The Exeter High School class of 2025 takes their seats for what will be the final day as students. For many, this is a time of change, a transfer of responsibilities and drive. Whether it's to head off to college, explore the world, or, as is the case for one particular graduate, pursue a career in something they discovered a love for thanks to one chance given to him. Meet Kyle Vivenzio.
All right, let's do this. All right, folks, welcome back to Blue Hawk Media. It has been a while, to say the least. I mean, we've had cancellations, rain delays, we had an awards ceremony, and then I got real sick. But we're finally here with Bishop Girton facing off against the Blue Hawks. The Blue Hawks have had a 4-game slide recently, I believe it is. Started with Pinkerton, so now we are 13-5, 5-game slide. And Bishop Girton is 11-7 coming into this, so we'll see how it goes here. You got your starting lineup.
For some, just another student roaming the halls of EHS. But for others, he is the voice they hear at every Exeter Blue Hawks baseball game.
That one, same location there. A little bit of a iffy call, I'd say, on one of those runs, but what can I do? I'm the broadcaster. Let's pitch to him. It's gonna be another walk. It's gonna load the bases once more. Now do up his Geiger. He had a single last time he was up.
I'm Eric Chellis. I am the cable coordinator for Blue Hawk Media for Exeter High School. I was looking, when I started a couple years ago, I was looking for commentators for pretty much any of the sports teams. Mostly I was just looking for staff at that point. Put an email out to the staff, somehow it became a all-school announcement, and Kyle reached out to me and said he was interested in calling baseball. So took a chance, figured, see where this goes. And it turned out to be the best thing.
I overheard it on the announcements, and they said they needed teachers to do it, and I said, I'm gonna do that anyway. So I reached out, and he said, sure. I've been the lead broadcaster for, I wanna say 3 years now. Sophomore year I started this, so I've been working on that and been calling games for all that time, hockey, baseball, and softball mostly.
When I first met Kyle, he was really shy, really quiet, kind of new to calling games, that wasn't sure how to do it, how to tell the story, because being a broadcaster, especially for baseball, you have to be able to tell a story.
Then it was just play-by-play. Here's the ball, it's in the strike zone or it misses. That's all I did there. And then junior year, we took it to an ELO and I really focused on refining skills and figuring out what works, what doesn't. I went and shadowed Bob Lippman at Manchester for the Fisher Cats, and he gave me the best piece of advice, and that's steal others' ideas and make them your own. So that's what I've kind of done. I've taken strategies from Will Fleming and Joe Castiglione, and I've kind of turned them my own that way.
Really brought him out of his elements, or brought him out and made him a better broadcaster and working over it for the past 3 years. He's come a long way in the past 3 years.
Kyle's aspirations were not so much of a fluke, but a product of his environment. Growing up alongside now Exeter Blue Hawks junior second baseman John Backer, the two grew up loving baseball together.
Me and Kyle have been friends for a long time, basically since birth. Our parents worked together. We've been friends since as long as I can remember. I love just having him there, and if I'm having a rough game, I can look over and he's always smiling and stuff, so it's really good.
Now, as Kyle attends his final days in Exeter High, with plans of a career driven by reaching out to his school's sports station.
I'm kind of nervous, actually, and it's the next big step in my life. So in college, I'm gonna try and get into something with it. My college has a radio station and they do this already, so I'm gonna go ask if I can join that maybe.
With Kyle leaving, a vacuum has appeared in Blue Hawk Media's sports.
I have had a 8th grader reach out to me already that is interested in kind of filling his shoes. So hopefully he can step up. Granted, they're big because Kyle's been the inaugural student to call any game here. Anybody that comes in behind him is going to be a big shoe to fill. But Kyle's really stepped up, and I know there's going to be kids down the road that are going to step up as well and do just as good as Kyle. I just wish him luck. It was fun to see him, decide just based on deciding to do broadcasting for Blue Hawk Media and calling baseball games, to turn it into a career and really follow his passion. So I'm excited to see where he goes, and I hope to see him on ESPN or Nesson, calling a Red Sox game, and to be able to say, hey, that kid went to Exeter High School and he started his career calling baseball games for Exeter. So I hope to see him.
From a risk-taken sophomore year to a career laid out in front of him, Kyle, degree in hand, can turn his tassel and celebrate the years ahead in what is assuredly a great career in sports broadcasting.
Do what you love. It's what you want to do with your life. I think that life should be enjoyed and not boring.